Today we're going to talk about charge-offs and how you can get them removed from your credit report. First, let's quickly go over what a charge-off is. A charge-off happens when you haven't paid a debt for a long time. The creditor writes it off as a loss, which damages your credit score. It's like a big red mark on your credit report, and it can make getting new credit really hard. Charge-offs are very harmful to your credit score. They show lenders that you haven't paid your debts, which makes them hesitant to want to lend you money in the future. Removing a charge-off can improve your credit score, making it easier to get loans, credit cards, and even better interest rates. Here's a step-by-step guide to removing a charge-off. First, get your credit report from all three credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, and you can get a free copy once a week from annualcreditreport.com. You want to look at the account with the charge-off very carefully. Make sure you check every single detail about the account. You want to check the errors. Verify every detail about the account. This includes the open date, high balance, credit limit, date of last payment, and even payment history. Everything must be 100% accurate. Even small errors can help you. So some common errors to look for. Late payment history. Check if the sequence of late payments even makes sense. For example, if it says you were 30 days late, then 90 days late the next month, that's an error because there aren't enough days in a month for that to even happen. Look at the high balance. Make sure the highest amount you owe is correct. If it says you owe $1,200 but you only owed $1,000, that's an error. Look at the credit limit. Ensure that the credit limit is listed accurately. Sometimes creditors report this incorrectly or leave it out entirely. Look at the dates. Make sure all dates, like the date the account was open or the date of the last payment, is even correct. You want to know all the inaccuracies you find. These will go into your dispute letter, and it's important to be thorough and precise with this process. After you've carefully identified the errors, you will then write a letter to the credit bureaus and the creditor. And in your letter, you want to list all the errors you find and ask questions about them. So for example, instead of saying, "This date is wrong," you could ask them, "Can you verify the correct last payment date? I believe there might be an error." This way, they have to investigate rather than just update based off of what you said. Request an investigation and correction or deletion of the inaccurate information. Be clear and concise in your letter. So what happens next? There are two possible outcomes that could happen after this process. The first one is they fix the errors. If the errors are fixed, your credit report will be accurate, and this can improve your credit score, so that's great. The second option is they don't fix the errors. Now, if they don't correct the errors, you can dispute again. Persistence is key. Sometimes it takes multiple disputes to actually get results. If the errors remain uncorrected after multiple disputes, you might want to consider legal action. It's also important to note, I suggest you focus on disputing inaccuracies because that's what the law supports. You can't remove accurate negative information without a basis for dispute. It's important to be honest and only dispute genuine errors that are listed on your credit report. Remember, your goal is an accurate credit report. Review your report correctly, dispute the errors, and keep records of everything. This process takes time, but it's worth it for a better credit score. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below with your questions. See you in the next video.